Learn to harness the power of intention and you can create anything you desire. This quote is by Deepak Chopra and is a perfect little introduction to today's episode. We're continuing on our path to dig into this awesome little book here, and I have linked it in the description to this video, and I highly recommend that you get it and gift it also. It's a quick read, just 1 hour or something. As I said, the title is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, and it is authored by Deepak Chopra. Today, we dig into the 5th law of spiritual success, which is the law of intention and desire. Very important, really cool, and fun things to study, so let's jump right in. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Raphael, and on this channel we meditate together every single day, and we also have episodes on self-improvement and philosophy, helping you define a good life, a life of joy and happiness, and a life that you can live as the best version of yourself. If this is interesting to you, please do consider subscribing to this channel and check out the description below, as it has links to our new weekly newsletter, our blog, and our podcast formats, and more free resources. Let's start by reading a passage from this great little book here from Deepak Chopra. He says, and I quote, "One-pointed intention is that quality of attention that is unbending in its fixity of purpose. One-pointed intention means holding your attention to the intended outcome with such unbending purpose that you absolutely refuse to allow obstacles to consume and dissipate the focus quality of your attention. There's a total and complete exclusion of all obstacles from your consciousness. You're able to maintain an unshakable serenity while being committed to your goal with intense passion. This is the power of detached awareness and one-pointed, focused intention simultaneously." End of quote. This is a brilliant differentiation between desire and intent. Your intent does not have any attachment, but your desire does. It is important to work on your ability to harness the power of pure intention, which is totally detached of the outcomes of your actions. We talked about this concept before. You need to put your full attention on the process, not on the outcomes. You have probably felt it before, that sensation of losing track of time because you're fully immersed into the process, into the deep work. The opposite is true also when you had nothing done because you were too focused on the outcome that the process suffered. I want us to take our journals now, and I want you to write, where in your life are you too focused on your desires, on the outcomes, and not enough on the process? Are you more focused on that Ferrari you want to buy once you succeed than the actual work that might get you there? Maybe the opposite. Are you too scared to fail on the negative outcome, that is, that you're procrastinating a process? It can be in any area of your life. I want you to write it down and make a plan so that you focus on the intent and not on the desire. I want us to end this episode here, as always, with a couple empowering affirmations. You can repeat them after me, you can write it down and do them after. I highly suggest that you just repeat them after me so that you can really embody their empowering features, if you will. I'm going to read them to you, and please do whatever you will with them. So the first one is, where intention flows, energy goes. Like this one. Second one is, I commit my one-pointed focus to my intentions. Third one is, I love the process because I live with passion. And the fourth and last one is, whatever the outcomes, I commit my focus to solving problems, transforming obstacles into opportunities, and continue on the path towards my dreams. And that's all for today. I do want to point out the correlation because, as you guys know, I like to study Stoic philosophy and we will talk a lot about it in the future. But I want to give you like a small overview of one of the biggest components of Stoic philosophy, and that is to only focus on what it is that you can control and to let go what you cannot control, right? So don't worry about what you can't control. And this goes in line with what we just learned today. You focus on the process because the process is something that you can control. And there's an analogy of the Stoic Arrow, and we will talk about it more and more on the channel. But the Stoic Arrow is the analogy that you do the best you can to sharpen your arrow so that it's really pointy and efficient when it flies in the air, right? And then you work as an archer, you practice for hours and hours and hours. And you just, you take the shot, like you aim, then you fire, and that's it. Whatever happens afterwards to the arrow is not within your control, so you should not worry about it. It's there in the open. Anything can happen, right? There can be a swoosh of the wind, there can be a bird, there can be so many things. The only thing that you can not worry about, but really care about, is the process, to really take that aim, to work on your shot. And that is the most important thing. And so we're going to be talking about all these things because focusing on things that you can't control. So once the arrow is in the sky, it's in the air, it's going to target. This is something that brings a lot of suffering to people because they focus on things that they just cannot control. And the outcomes, we cannot control. Anything can happen in life. The only thing that we can possibly do is to do the best that we can consistently, moment to moment to moment. And that's all for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do hit the like button. This not only boosts my ego, but also the YouTube algorithm so that people can find us. And please do share these episodes with your friends and families and colleagues and people that would benefit from the content that we have there. Also, our meditations. As I said, we meditate every single day here on the channel. But make sure that you are subscribed and push the notification bell so that you don't miss any opportunity to be with us and to be on this path of growth, closing the gap between who we are today and who we are capable of being at our true capabilities. Okay? Take care, stay safe. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.